Hello, welcome to day 21 of the International Great Black Read Aloud Day 2023 edition. My name is LD Robinson and I am your reader for today. We'd like to invite you to join us as we read. We certainly would love for you to make your submissions of your favorite books on the days that we are reading. And so we have 28 days of reading, and there is a different genre of literature every single day. And you are perfectly welcomed and heartfully invited to join us as we read. Read from one of your favorite books. Please don't read anyone's whole book because we do this for educational purposes, to share the word and spread the word about all the words, the great words that are written by Black people all around the world. And we're giving voice to those here at the International Great Black Read Aloud Day 2023. So if you have a submission, please do it. Just tag us with Take Brad, and we'll be sure to post the cover on our website where we provide the reading list for our read aloud. And so we want to, just in case you don't know where that is, we want to invite you to subscribe to our website, which is greatblackreadaloudday.org. And you can also follow us online at Black Read Aloud. Today is Motivational Day, and this is always one of my favorite read days. As much as I love romance, as much as I love, mystery and detective stories, and I like reading. But Motivational Day is always something that is encouraging to me. It's one of my favorite genres, and I think in part because I'm a person who likes to motivate, and I at least I think I am, and I hope people think I am. And so it's always exciting to see what's available in the motivational category. And so today, for our motivational day, day 21 of the International Great Black Read Aloud Day, our selection is This Is How We Do It, a pep talk by Kevin Hart. And here is the cover. It's from an Amazon original series. And if you've ever had the pleasure of checking out some of the original series, there are a lot of great things that you can enjoy from their various original series. And so, our selection is This Is How We Do It. From by Kevin Hart. It's a pep talk, and so we're going to start. We're going to read a couple different, things, and we're going to start with an introduction to the way of thinking. A way of thinking. Welcome to mental boot camp. It's time to whip that mind into shape. Glad you made it here. I know it wasn't easy. Nice shoes, by the way. Stand up tall and confident and proud, as you should be at all times, and listen to what I have to say. I won't repeat it because I'm making this part up as I go along, but I'm going to say this from the heart. These are challenging times. Only the strong survive. And by the strong, I mean people with a strong enough mindset to make it through this particular place we're in as a society. Because we're taking steps backward, we really are going backward. There are people who are trying to repeat times of old. Racism is becoming popular. Hate crimes are becoming popular. There are lots of good people who are focusing on the negative people who choose to hate. Energy flows where attention goes, and some of that attention is just emboldening the negative forces in the world. There are many reasons for this, but one is because people who can't get positive attention often opt for negative attention rather than getting no attention at all. Before you panic, here's some good news. There's a way out for you personally, and you can lead by example. Let's put you in a position to celebrate the positive. It's easy to get trapped talking about what's bad, but after today, we are no longer going to choose easy. We are going to decide to celebrate the positive. Together, let's change the narrative and talk about what's good. In most cases, good and bad are matters of perspective. For example, everyone makes mistakes, but a mistake is not a bad thing unless you decide it is. Even without my own experiences here, you already have a wealth of experiences on your own. These experiences are nuggets of gold, and with perspective, they contain valuable wisdom. All you had to do to get them was mess up. My kids are at a great advantage because all excuse me. My kids are at a great advantage because of all they gained from their dad and the mistakes I've made. But why limit it to just my kids? You can benefit from you can benefit from their dumb dad too. The scary thing about myself is that I feel that after age 40, I only just process the concept and understanding of what my true value and purpose are and can be. All this time, all this work, all this energy and effort, all the success have prepared me for what's about to come because the biggest hasn't come yet. I'm able to think this way because I'm focused on what serves my higher life goals and chasing my best, not what serves the agenda of other people. I'm always building on the past, growing and moving forward. For me, there is no such thing as relaxation, simply because there is no such thing as being comfortable. I want you to understand that the guy who you are listening to right now, who you may think is a machine and goes hotter than anybody else, or just talks about going nonstop, I want you to really understand that I do get after it. Sorry. I truly want you to understand that success is earned, it's not given. I'm driven by the same thing I want you to be driven by: big questions. If your questions are big enough and positive enough, you can transcend the ordinary. Here are some of the questions I ask myself: what am I building? What is the end game? And when I get to the end game, is it really the end? When I die, what will other people talk about? What will the conversation be like? What is the legacy I'm leaving for my children? I can't answer those questions definitively. No one can, but I can live out of them. And I'll be, if I can't put a great situation together that guarantees I'll be proud to hear what people have to say. I'll be damned if I can't put a great display of life together while I'm here. And I'll be damned if you can't do it too. I know you can. So let's talk about you. Whether you want to change the world or just your world, it's the same thing. The end game is really noticing, you know what? I did it my way. And in doing it my way, I achieved things I never dreamed or imagined that I would be able to. I also failed and didn't do some things. So I went back and I redid them. And whatever people may say, I appreciate my individual journey. I want you to look in the mirror right now and say, I'm proud of myself. Really feel a deep respect and admiration for your grind, your will, your effort, your blood, sweat, and tears, because all those things are you. And this is where we are starting, loving who you are today. Now ask yourself some hard questions. What path are you on now? Who chose that path? Where is it ultimately leading if you don't change anything? Whose approval are you seeking? How far will you go off your path to get it? What decisions are you making out of fear? What decisions are you making out of joy? If you are marching to the beat of a drum, who or what is beating out the tempo? The only path that leads to the ultimate you, because beyond goals, that's really what we're talking about, is the path you choose yourself. Nobody is in charge of you but you. I'd like you to walk away from this book with a valuable purpose and understanding of yourself and your ability. Start now by challenging any negative thoughts you have about yourself. I know you've got what it takes because we've all got it. We all wake up the same way. Some people wake up at 5 a.m., and there are some people who are comfortable with getting up at 10. Some people just stay in bed all day. Which one of these people are you? If you answered 10 and you're thinking you can't do 5, congratulations. You're ready to begin your own personal journey of mental strength. One of the greatest skills is the ability to categorize all of your stuff as it happens and put it into place where you can say, all right, eventually I can dump this. I can dump that. Or How do I dump this other mess? All the information you need to take care of yourself in the best possible way is out there. It's up to us as people to choose to either ignore it or dump our mess and use it. Me, I'm going to use it. You think I'm busting my butt and putting 110% into every single day of my life and career to not be healthy and die too soon so I can't enjoy what I've built? Is that what I'm doing? Do I not want to see the benefits of hard work? Of course I do. And I want to watch my children benefit from all this work too for as long as I can. I choose to take care of myself so I can be an example to them and to you of how much you're able to do and get done within your lifespan simply by giving a care. So, are you a wake up at 5 o'clock person, a wake up at 10 o'clock person, or a don't even get up person? Here's some more good news. It doesn't matter. The correct answer is whichever you choose to be. It's your path, your drum, your beat. Just get to stepping. Ready for some tools for the journey? No need to rush. There's plenty for everyone. And before we get to our next part of this that we are going to read, I like to say that because this is the International Great Black Read Aloud Day, is that particularly on Motivational Day, we this is Kevin Hart, and so we know that he is a comedian, and we also know the way that he speaks and talks and writes, and so there's some slight modification just to keep our younger audience engaged, and so that is something that you can possibly share with them that if you find necessary. Okay. And so, Mr. Hart, please forgive us for any slight modifications in language. Excuse me. And so, we are going to read this section, which is, I just find delightful, called teddy bearing. You're probably rolling your eyes right now, thinking to yourself, teddy bearing? What in the heck are you talking about, Kevin? Here's the thing, teddy bears are all about comfort, safety, and affection. They have high levels of likability. They make people feel good. So, teddy bearing just means being likable, personable, and pleasant. I just figured it would get your attention more than any of those other words would. Look, life is all about relationships. These don't just help you on your path to success, they're what bring you fulfillment in the moments along the way. Feeling good and helping those around you feel good is one of the quickest ways to bring happiness and harmony to your life. It feeds back into your positive mindset to expand and strengthen it even further. And I will stop right here and say that you really, if you get a chance, go back and read this book. The 15 tools are very good. Is I think is aptly titled a pep talk, but I think there is a lot more in terms of nuggets that will help motivate you and build that mental strength that he's talking about. Teddy bearing is a outward social expression of your positive mindset. It does something to your heart and it does something to the hearts of other people. It's the best thing I ever do for my soul. There's something healing and deeply fulfilling about it. Don't confuse this as acting strategically to get people to like you, because that's fake. It's not something that a person who's mentally strong and confident does. It's a fool's game that's about manipulating people from a place of insecurity. It's throwing away your power and lowering yourself to playing pathetic social games. Here's the thing about likability. Oprah Winfrey once said something that was so good, which is not everybody is going to like you. And it's okay. Everybody's not going to believe in you and think your dreams can come true. And that's okay. Everybody is not going to want to make time for you or enjoy your company. And it's okay. She was basically just saying, give yourself permission to be you and let go of the anxiety that comes from the impossible pursuit of being liked by everyone. It's so liberating. So, when I'm talking about likability, I'm not saying the goal is to be liked. That's external. You can't control whether people like you, and you sure as hell don't want to worry about it. I'm saying be likable. That's internal, is something unconditional, radiating outward from within. One is weak, while the other is powerful. People with a weak reality are influenced by other people and outside events. People with a good, strong self-image are influenced from the inside and immune to external opinions. I know people who stay up late reading every tweet and YouTube comment about them and every review in blogs and newspapers. They give themselves nightmares and lose sleep for weeks. Why would you do that? Why would you subject yourself to the faceless, heartless, vicious hatred and negativity on the internet? It's not even about you. It's just what people like to do online. But they read all this because they care so much about what people think. They care about how they're received and whether the public thinks they're good enough. They're not even living their lives for themselves. This is why the higher you climb and the more attention you start to get, the more you need to master your mental in order to survive. If people don't like you, it's not the end of the world. And if everyone did like you, then some people are still going to get jealous of that and want to tear you down. So it's going to happen either way. But no matter what they say, remember, it's not about you. The negativity and nastiness coming out of people's mouths tells you more about them than you. But you can't be phased. You can't be riled. Your cool can't be messed with. Be the teddy bear. Teddy bearing is a way of conducting yourself. It's an expression of unshakability and unmessable witness that comes from a solid core of valuing yourself and others. Now, it just so happens that when you radiate positivity, life showers you with good people and opportunities. It's not because of some quantum mechanical, the secret of manifestation mess. It's because the energy of positivity is so rarely felt in this world that when people come across you, it's like an oasis in the desert. They're just drawn to you. They want to affiliate with you and help and support you. That's not your main motivation, but it's a phenomenal side effect. At any given moment, you can step outside yourself and ask, what energy am I giving off right now? How am I treating other people? How are other people receiving me? Am I giving and grateful to my environment, or am I taking and negative? Am I letting other people's negativity get the best of me? Am I bringing the teddy bearness? Re engage your positive mindset, make a new choice, and watch life respond. And this has been our selection for Motivational Day. This is how we do it, a pep talk by none other than Kevin Hart. And I will tell you that this is a great motivational piece. It is just what it says it is, a great pep talk. A little great kick in the pants, too. um, Read from beginning to end. That's my recommendation. Read all of it. And so this is Motivational Day. It is day 21 of the International Great Black Read Aloud Day, and we borrowed a little time from some of our other time zones tonight, but we're busily trying to catch up because we've missed a couple of days due to things just being just quite busy right now. And one of those things that we are busy with is preparing for Fresh Book Festival 2023. And we want to invite you to a reading revolution February 23rd through the 25th in Daytona Beach, Florida. You can get your tickets right now at freshbookfestivals.net. And you can join us for 3 days of books, music, film, and other things. We will be at Embry Riddle Aeronautical University on Thursday, the 23rd, um, for a showing of short films. And so we will be joined by a couple, a duo. I should say, a duo of Lamont Gant and Marlon Mikowski, as we will be showing their two short films, Ladies Night, I think 2077, and No Time for Love. Also, we will be premiering, showing Kingfish, courtesy of the National Football League. Kingfish is a story of Kenny Washington and a Rams player. And so we will, a former Rams player, I should say. And that's the old Rams, not the new Rams. So we are excited, and we want to invite you to come out, get your tickets at freshbookfestivals.net. And we want you to know that the film festival is $5 per person. And also the film festival is sponsored by Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, and that Fresh Book Festivals is majorly sponsored by City of Daytona Beach, Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, and the Stan Harrison Insurance Agency in New Smyrna Beach. And so we are super excited about what's coming up this weekend, and we want you to join us. We will be streaming live on Friday, the 24th, from Fresh Book Festivals and Fresh Book Festival, I should say. And we hope you will join us. We have more than 40 authors will be there. And Fresh Book Festivals is our partner in literacy. They believe that literacy is a legacy, and we believe that literacy is extremely important. And so if there's something that you are going to leave your family, leave your children, leave to read and explore the world in all the various ways through the written word. And so we will see you tomorrow here at the International Great Black Read Aloud Day. And we will be here for day 22. And day 22 tomorrow is contemporary. And we want you to join us as we bring you another wonderful selection of contemporary literature, simply meaning literature that is written after a certain time period. And so we'll bring you something exciting in contemporary literature tomorrow. My name is LD Robinson, and I am your reader for today at the International Great Black Read Aloud Day 2023 edition. And we will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day, and read aloud. Get a good book. Read aloud. Bye bye.